I think I'm doing. Am I doing it right? Yes. Is this? So when does it go live? When does it go live? It goes live now. What do you mean now? It goes when? So when will they be able to see and hear me? Now. What do you mean now? Now. Oh, now. Oh, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is this working? Say yes. Yes, if you can hear me and see me. Oh, well, there's a few people here already. So we can say hello to Zane and Ellis and Jude and Hugo and Joshua and Thomas. Yes, you can hear me all the way from here to there. Hello, hello. Now, I'm very excited. If you know me, you know I get a bit overexcited. Now, let me explain what's going to happen and how you can help me. Is that okay? Is that good? Right, so I love stories. Let me know if you've been to see my storytelling nonsense or if you're coming. I'd love to know what you think. And I really love books as well. So I've got 30 minutes before I have to get back to my work. I'm going to read you 2 books, and I'll show you them. The first one really is called, this one's called Shh, and you can help me with that. And then the second one is Ho, Ho, Hopeless Santa. And then afterwards, at the end, we'll have some shout-outs and some chats, and you can ask me questions. Now, I need help. Will you help me? Put your hands up if you'll help me. And that includes the grown-ups as well. Now, I'm not going to look at the chat when I'm telling a story. So you'll be saying very kind things like, Santa, say hello too, and Santa. I will look at those afterwards. So you grown-ups will help me by explaining that if I did all the shout-outs during the story, it would break the story up. So thank you, grown-ups. I'll do some, and remember there's a delay all the way from up here to down there. And then at the end, I'll do all of that. So perhaps if somebody comes in a bit late, would you explain? Because I just won't look at the chat while I'm reading. Is that okay? Give me a wave and a thumbs up if that is okay. Yes, brilliant. Brilliant. So, Thomas, well done on your potty training. I mean, that's gone a bit public, hasn't it? Well done. And of course, Georgina and Jessica and shh, everybody, shh, baby Henry. Baby Henry is sleeping. Shh, which is also the title of the first book. Oh, I'm excited to see Evie. Oh, right. So let's start with this book here. And I will need you to do the actions. And remember, I don't look at the chat while I'm reading the story. Help me by explaining that and also join in at home. So this is by Julie Sykes and Tim Warnes. And I'll try to show you the pictures as well. Oh, look at me there. Shh. It's Christmas Eve and Santa's favourite time of year. Jingle bells, jingle all the way, he sings noisily. Will Santa's high spirits waken the children before morning? Let's find out. Here we go. It's Christmas Eve, and Santa was in a jolly mood. Jingle bells, jingle all the way, sang Santa noisily. Shh, Santa, said the reindeer. Now, when I say it, you can say it after me, can't you? You can help me, you can join in. Shh, Santa, whispered the reindeer. You have to be quiet tonight. You mustn't wake the children. I'll try not to, but I do like singing, I said. I do like singing. Oh, good. Over the moonlit world they sped, towards the sleeping children. Santa was so excited that he forgot I was to land on the roof of the first house. Look how fast I'm flying. Are you ready? Do you want to see how fast I'm flying? Here we go. Did you see that? Did you see? Here we go. This is it. Did you see it? Did you see me? But I did miss the roof. Oh, very silly Billy. Busy, busy bee, roared Santa, coming down to land in the garden and meeting a friendly cat. Ho, ho! Happy Christmas, cat! Shh! Santa! She whispered back. You say it. Shh! Santa! You mustn't wake the children. Of course I won't, said Santa, jumping out of the sleigh. All the house was sleeping as Santa threw the sack over his shoulder and tiptoed along the garden path towards the back door. Only the snowman was awake. Here we go, look. There they are. He's not walking in the air. Oh, I slipped. Oh, I slapped. Oh, oops, I cried, sliding on a patch of ice and crashing on the ground. Look at me. I'm so clumsy. Oh. Shh, Santa. You say it. Shh, Santa. You mustn't wake the children. Picking himself up, I said, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, yes. But Christmas is my favourite time of year, so I get a bit excited. When he reached the Christmas tree, Santa stopped bouncing and pulled some presents from his sack. A jack-in-the-box burst open and made Santa jump in surprise. You know jack-in-the-boxes, they go, boy, oi, 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 oi. What do? They go, boy, oi, 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 oi. You do it. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. It made me laugh. Shh, Santa, whispered the family dog. What did he say? Shh, Santa. You mustn't wake the children. Mustn't wake the children. I agreed. Mustn't wake the children. He put his fingers to his lips and crept across the room. But he didn't notice the tinsel trailing all over the floor until it was too late. Bumpty, bumpety, bump. Bumpty, bumpety, bump. Boomed Santa, landing on a roller skate I skidded across the carpet and fell headfirst into the fireplace. It's a good job the fire was out. Ah. 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 Tissue. I sneezed, you see, from all the soot from the fire. Shh, Santa, said the kitten. What did he say? Shh, Santa. You mustn't wake the children. Yes, I must be quiet. I whispered, scrambling to my feet. Santa picked up his sack and hurried back to his sleigh. There were lots more visits to make before Christmas Day, but at last the sack was empty. I rubbed my eyes sleepily and called, "Home, reindeer!" And with a toss of their heads and a jingle of bells, the reindeer leapt into the sky. "Ho, ho, ho!" shouted Santa loudly. "Here we are at home at last." "Shh, Santa," I said to myself. "I know. I mustn't wake the children." It's been a very busy night, and Santa felt very tired. I made myself a cup of hot cocoa, put on my slippers, lay back in an armchair, and fell fast asleep. Look at this. That's me, fast asleep with my cocoa. I was fast asleep. Munch, munch, crunch went the reindeer as they tucked into their supper. Shh, squeaked Santa's little mouse. You mustn't wake Santa! Oh, there we go. There's the story. Shh. By Julie Sykes and Tim Warnes. Oh, well, I hope you liked it. Oh, thank you for your patience, because those of you who weren't here at the beginning, I never look at what you write while I'm telling the story, but I can look at it now before we do the next one. Oh, so we have Noah and Isaac, and they're happy to see me again. Well, I'm always happy to see you, of course. And Bob and Emmy, hello! And, Barry from Bournemouth, who's watching with his mother. Hello, Barry, and your mother. So there's always a little delay. So if you want to say anything to me now, you can do. Tell me what you thought of that story. Tell me what you thought of that story, and did you enjoy it, and did you join in? And then I'll go into the next story, and then we'll try and save some time for some questions and things at the end. Right, let's have a look. What have we got here? Georgina's. Oh, Jessica would love to know what your favourite Christmas Eve treat is. And baby Harry, in capitals, is thankfully still fast asleep, even with all the excited streaming at the TV. Well, my favourite treat on Christmas Eve, my favourite treat is to do my job, which is deliver. And I do like a little snack now and again. Very grateful. I always feel very guilty to saying what I like. But, you know, if you want to leave me a treat out, a little treat, a little something, I do love mince pies. Mm-hmm. I love little homemade things as well, but you don't have to. And if you're going to leave a little drink out, I love milk. Yes, I do love milk. Or you could leave me a little something out. Children, will you repeat this after me? You could say, Father Christmas needs a drink. You say that. Father Christmas needs a drink. Just a little bit. You say that. Just a little bit. But of the good stuff. You say that. But of the good stuff. There you go. Oh, everybody enjoyed it there, especially with Mum. It was a great story, thought Thomas and Joshua. Oh, good. And Bentley and Hayden and Kieran and Aria are all loving the stories. Oh, that's good. Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Zane and Hugo. Right, let's have a look at this one. Shall we? Ho, ho, hopeless Santa. Well, that's a bit cheeky, isn't it? A bit cheeky. Ho, ho, hopeless Santa. And remember, I won't look at the chat while I tell the story. This is by Rebecca Girlings and Sarah Jennings. Spreading Christmas joy is not as easy as it seems. The floor is getting sticky, ribbons tangle round the beams. The wrapping paper's running out, the workshop's in a state. For the very first time ever, it seems Christmas might be late. Here we go. Ho, ho, hopeless Santa. Here we go. It's Christmas time, and up in homes go stockings, trees and cards, while inside Santa's workshop all the elves are working hard. They glue and paint and pack the gifts. Their pile grows ever higher. And even though they work long hours, they never seem to tire. No, they don't. No, they don't. They work very hard. And I'm very proud of them, just like I'm very proud of you. Yes. But spreading Christmas joy is not as easy as it seems. The floor is getting sticky, ribbons tangle round the beams. The wrapping paper's running out, the workshop's in a state. For the very first time ever, it seems Christmas might be late. Oh, I remember this year. I do, I remember. And what's caused all this kerfuffle? It seems Santa's lost his list. Well, if you know me, I get very confused. I lose things, I make mistakes. Yeah, I've done that this year as well. Yes, some of you know that already. In all his years of Christmas, not a present has been missed. Look, that's me looking for it. The elves tell Santa, take a break. We'll sort this muddle out. So Santa grabs a little nap while they all rush about. These books know me. These books know that I need a little nap. At last the sleigh is loaded up, but Santa gives a wave. But the magic isn't happening. The reindeer won't behave. It takes some elves, in total 12, to get them all in line. With a heave and a ho, away they go. It's gift delivery time. Oh! Up Santa soars high in the sky, he knows it top to bottom. But something's going wrong. It looks like he's forgotten. He swerves to miss a pylon. Then he knocks a chimney pot. I did. He bumps into a lamppost and he gives some trees the chop. Oh, I was all over the place. I was at 6s and 7s. Oh, my goodness me. I'll catch up with the chat at the end of the story. Down skids the sleigh. Phew! On safe ground it slides to its first stop. Then a string of twinkly fairy lights get Santa on the hop. He goes to press the doorbell, but remembers just in time. He throws the sack onto his back and then begins to climb. That's right. I know. I nearly ruined it all, didn't I? Come on, Santa. Let's get moving. There's no time for slacking. Those stockings can't just fill themselves. Hurry up. We must get cracking. Whoops! Be careful. Mind that tree. And don't tread on the cat. Quickly eat up that mince pie. And what's that on your hat? Oh, my goodness me. It looks like a nest. This year. I remember it. I remember it really well. Everything was going wrong. Everything went wrong. Now the next house and the next. Hang on, those gifts aren't right. But Santa keeps on going. He's only got one night. When dogs nip Santa's bottom, ouch! He can't help but yell out loud. But his magic works on tricky pets. No biting is allowed. That goes for some of you as well. Let's say no to biting. Look, it bit some out of my trousers, and you can see my pants. Goodness me. The final house he visits is the best you've ever seen. With turrets, columns, and a flag, it looks fit for a queen. Santa's work is almost done. At last, he's feeling calm, until the sleigh lands with a bump and sets off an alarm. Wap, 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 wap. Did I wake up Harry? Sorry. Guards appear from left and right. The intruders are in trouble. Then everyone's confused. Could it be they're seeing double? Riding bareback on a reindeer is another man in red. Yes, Santa one is an imposter. Here's the real Santa instead. Yes. We were only trying to help. Sorry, Santa, the elves cry. Real Santa rolls his eyes and smiles. Not bad for your first try. Look, the elves were dressed up as me. But now there's lots of work to do. No time to hang about. Go, go, Team Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Let's sort this muddle out. First they switched the royals' gifts. Real Santa brought replacements. Then round the world, Team Christmas zooms from tower blocks to basements. Real Santa has a new list. Electronic. To save paper. It makes fixing things so easy. They've soon circled the equator. The elves track their snowy footprints to remember where they went. All the chimney pots now straightened, tick. Each lamppost now unbent. Oh, I know. I did bash into all well, they did, didn't they? Decorations, back up trees, tick. Everyone asleep, tick. All the presents are unjumbled, just like magic, double quick. With everything just as it should be, Christmas Day begins to dawn. Back to Lapland, elves and Santa. Yes, we did it. They all yawn. Did you yawn with me? So watch out this year on Christmas Eve. Should things at home be funny? And do double check your Santa in case elves are in his tummy. Oh, there we are. And that was Ho Ho Hopeless Santa by Rebecca Girlings and Sarah Jennings. Oh, I enjoyed reading those. I hope you did enjoy listening to them too. Now, I've got a few minutes more, and we can say some hellos, and I'll answer your questions, and then I'll do a countdown in the chat as to when I have to go, because Mrs. Christmas says it's time for me to go and do some more work, and then I can have my dinner. And it's time for bed soon. You need to get your practice in for sleeping. So let's go back to where I was going. Yes, let's go back. Yes. So we said great story. Thomas and Joshua loved it. Yes, we got that. And Jovan and George, yes, are excited for Christmas and enjoying the stories. Well, I'm enjoying telling them. Arthur and Adelaide are repeating with me. Are you saying it with me? Wonderful. I could hear you. Bentley, Hayden and Kieran and Aria would like to know who's the best behaved reindeer. Oh, that's a good question, actually. It's a good question. Well, they're all very well behaved. They're all very well behaved. No, they are. They're really very helpful. I don't like to point any of them out. Look, here's the thing. I know that Rudolph is very popular. It's very popular, and I love him very much. But he doesn't always work. You see, it's Foggy Nights with Rudolph, and of course, it wasn't my it wasn't one of the originals. No. There's some lovely reindeer, and I hope you'll kind of remember them. Of course, Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, and Comet and Cupid and Donder and Blitzen. And they're all lovely, very lovely. Lewis Max Miles loved seeing me last. Oh, I enjoyed it. Did you join in with the snowball fight? Oh, no, Harry was already woken up by his sisters, and he's excited for his first Christmas, not as much as Georgina and Jessica, who'll be asking Grandpa for some of the stuff. So, hello, Santa, says Simon. Nice to see you. Just like to tell you that Sophie is feeling much better after being... Oh, Sophie. It's rotten. I've got a bit of a sniffle. I've got a bit of a sniffle, bit of a cough. Myself, but I'm feeling a lot better, and I'll be fine by Christmas. Okay, yes. Annabelle would like to ask, what do you like to do when it's not Christmas time? Oh. Well, first of all, January is about rest and recovery and catching up on my reading. I love reading books. I do love reading books. I think it's my favourite thing to do. Being with my family and my friends, sat around the fire, swapping books, reading, having a cuddle. Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then I do like to do a bit of travelling, a little bit of pottering. And then Christmas Russ, well, it starts quite early, you know. It's not a one night. People say, oh, it's one night a year work. No, there's a lot of preparation to be done. A lot of preparation. Okay, how do I get around houses so fast? From Zane. Really very well. Thank you for asking. And Hugo says, oh, you're so kind. Thank you for the stories. No, thank you. Stories are an offer. They're a gift. And one of the things I love is being read to. And I think many of you here are very good storytellers yourself. You could read books, or you could even make up your own books. Imagine this. Imagine when you're all grown up. I could be doing this, and I could be reading one of your stories, because many of you are very creative. You write brilliant stories. And also, one of my favourite things to do is just to make them up as we go along. We do that. It's good practice. It's good practice. Oh, I'm being seen on television. Oh, I'm on the TV. Oh, finally. Am I excited for Christmas? Yes, I am. It's a beautiful time, isn't it? And then after a night of work, I go back. We have a little cup of tea. And we do a bit of sorting. We don't have our presents and our Christmas dinner straight away, because the first thing we need to do, really, because whilst I've been out working, everybody's been tidying the workshops and sorting that and clearing it and setting the tables. And as soon as we get down, we sort the reindeers first. They need sorting, putting in their stalls, feeding, brushing down, and hanging up all their reins and their bells. And then we clean down the sleigh, because it's done then, and we finish that up, and we make sure that all the reindeer have got all the clean straw, and they're warm, and they're happy, and they're fed. And when we've done that, then we do what we need to do. It's dinner. Everybody helps. Have a lovely dinner. And then I'm going to tell you something here. I can never, ever have my pudding straight after dinner. No, I like a little sleep. Does this save so we can listen back? It should do. Yes, I think so. I don't know. I'll ask. Does it save? It should do. Oh, Thomas, I loved sending a message. Luna and Nola are watching me on the TV. Oh, wonderful. Noah and Isaac have asked me, what is my favourite joke? Oh, they told brilliant jokes. It was good fun, isn't it? It's the one I do tell a lot, actually. It's the snowman one. I tell it a lot because it is my favourite. Why was the snowman in the vegetable section of the supermarket? Because he was picking his nose. Two snowmen in a field. One turns to the other and says, do you smell carrots? And then the second one says to the first one and says, oh my goodness, a talking snowman. Jude and Ellis are excited to see me. Oh, the pound. Oh, I love the pound, Jude and Ellis. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. We'll have so much fun, I promise. Oh, I've got to go for my dinner soon. 3 more minutes. So if you've got any questions or jokes, now's the time. Could I wish Georgina, Jessica and Harry good luck in their church nativity on Sunday? Could I? Could I? Well, just have a little think about it. Yes, of course I could. Good luck in that nativity. Oh, you'll have fun. Oh, you really will. Do you think it'll snow on Christmas Day? Oh, it'll definitely snow on Christmas Day. Yes. Not necessarily where you are, but it will do where I am. What's my favourite Christmas song? That's a very good question, because there've been so many for so long now. Sometimes I quite like that one. Carol of the Bells. I'm not a singer, but it's one that goes, Saturday, Christmas, it's very dramatic, isn't it? It makes me go, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, it's Christmas. I quite like that one. And then the classic, a jingle bells, a jingle all the way. Sing it with me. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, that man smells. He does smell, actually. What's my favourite game to play? Oh, my goodness me. Hayden and Kieran, I love games. I love games. My very favourite game, you won't have heard of it. No, you won't have heard of it. It's we play it a lot up here. It's a game of champions. It's a game of intelligence. It's a game... I don't think you'll know it. It's called Connect 4. I love it. So the Talking Snowman is Isaac's favourite joke. Is my favourite joke too. That's why we get on, Isaac. How old am I? That's a very. I can't remember. I'm as old as the winter. I'm as old as the solstice. I'm as old as the need to come together in joy and fun and laughter. I'm as old as families and friends have needed to be warm and to eat and to drink and to be merry. I'm as old as the need in the cold to huddle and share a small gift of kindness or just time. I'm older than you think. And yet, there's so many more winters to come. Does that answer your question? What do I call a train with a cold? This is a joke from Annabelle. I don't know. What do I call a train with a cold? So I'm going to do a little countdown in the chat, so you know. So I'm going to count up to 5. I'm going to count up to 5, and that's when I have to go. So you have to get it in between the numbers. What's my favourite football team? Stavanger FC. Do you know them? I don't really have time to follow much football. So that's 1 of 5. So get typing. By the time I type 5, that's when I'm going to say I've got to go. We were all on tenterhooks, wondering what the answer to the question is from Annabelle. I'm looking forward to it, to the joke. What do you call a train with a cold? Let's try and work it out. Snotty. It's not snotty. Cough. Puff. Puffin. Late. I don't know. It's exciting. I don't know this joke at all. So Zen, Hugo, Charlie the dog. Oh, my old friend. Charlie the dog says bye-bye. What's my favourite carol? Is that one I mentioned before? Carol of the Bells. I do love that one. I do like Silent Night. Silent Night. Holy. Choo-choo. Oh. Choo-choo. Oh, that's very good. Dangerous Dave Bailey says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Well, I can't tell you what list you're on right now, otherwise you might go off and do things. I don't think you've got too much to worry about, but just do your best. Everybody enjoyed the stories today? Oh, I hope so. Isaac thinks I'm 64 and Noah thinks 68. Fair enough. Well, I understand that. Oh, I'm glad I look so young. Wonderful. What's my favourite elf? I couldn't say that. It's like picking your favourite pet. Or child. I can't. There's so many of them. No, I couldn't pick a favourite. What if they saw me say that? Oh, they'd all be upset. I love them all very much. Right. So, I've had a wonderful time. But I'm going to put the 5 in, and I'm not going to have time to answer anything else because there is a big delay. So, grown-ups, you'll explain that, won't you? You'll explain the delay from the North Pole to here. I've had a wonderful time. I really have. I'm going to see some of you in my storytelling, and I'm going to see none of you on Christmas Eve because you must be Sleep. What must you be? Say it with me. Sleep. I'm very proud of you all. I'm very grateful to you all. I think you're wonderful. I enjoy your company. But most of all, I enjoy when your grown-ups tell me how proud they are of you, of all the good things you do. It makes me very happy. So I want you all to have a very Merry Christmas. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, and this is completely free, absolutely free. But there is on my Instagram, there's a little link. I've been collecting a little bit for Clare House, which is a children's hospice, who are good friends of mine. So if you thought, well, maybe I could contribute something, but no one has to. It's on the Instagram that my cousin Gav Cross, he's a story. He's quite mean to children, actually. But I taught him how to tell stories, and I think some of you are storytellers as well. So thank you to him. Right, got to go. Lots to do. Having a little bit of dinner, a little bit of supper, a little bit of tea. That's dinner to some of you. And then I've got to go and do some jobs. Take care. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, all of you. Keep being the best you that you can be, because you are magnificent. Bye-bye. Now get some sleep practice in.